Automobile traffic in Phuket and in Thailand in general is a quest for the Russian tourist. There are many peculiarities here. The main one is left-hand traffic. Therefore, it is important not only to accustom yourself to rearrange to the left, not to the right, but also to keep track of tourists, pedestrians, who by habit first look in the wrong direction. Transportation means here is obliged to comply with all traffic rules of Thailand. But remember that bikes are much faster than cars. Traffic jams in Phuket are normal. In the city they occur everywhere and often. Be prepared that skittish motorcycles will try to leisurely pass even in the narrowest of places to overtake a car. At some traffic lights, the red signal is on for up to several minutes. The most dangerous thing on the roadway in Thailand are the motorcycle drivers. For some unknown reason, they consider themselves in charge of the road. They can ride in the oncoming lane, move on a red light, wiggle between cars, or turn around where it is forbidden. Also, bikers don't always show turns, don't always respond to stop signals, and hardly look around. Therefore, be very careful. The relief on Phuket is mountainous and hilly, so there are a lot of passes. Passes on the island are narrow serpentine roads with a width of 1.5 lanes in both directions. The quality of the road surface on the island is generally good, but there are also enough potholes. On some passes the lighting is either absent or weak. In addition, according to tourist reviews, there is a common situation when you drive on the pass, and on the way, often not in your lane, but on the oncoming lane, that is, on your lane, a car or motorcycle without light is moving towards you. It happens. Weak lighting is also on some of the streets on the island, so be vigilant so that suddenly a pedestrian does not appear on the road. Full sidewalks and curbs are rare in the country. Because of this, pedestrians walk on the roadway. This is also where cars park. Therefore, when passing a parked car, you need to be careful not to accidentally rip off the suddenly opened door. In Phuket, you can often encounter racers on cars or motorcycles who fly into the catches. Thus, they are trying to overtake on the oncoming traffic. In most cases, it ends with broken mirrors at most. But it is important to be alert. Of the peculiarities of the traffic rules of Thailand is first left-hand traffic. Next, the sign main road is rare. If it is not at the intersection, it is better to adhere to the rule of equivalence of roads. It is necessary to let traffic pass according to the rule obstacle on the left, but it is better to give way as much as possible, since opinions on this issue often diverge. Also, this does not apply to the ring of traffic, on which the main thing. At a red traffic light, turning left is allowed after passing the traffic that goes to the green, as on green arrows. Overtaking is only allowed on the right, but not everyone follows this rule. If there is a white line across the road, a stop line, you need to yield to the transport that moves on the intersecting lanes. During rain, be sure to turn on your headlights as visibility in such conditions is minimal. The fine for drunk driving can reach the amount of 40,000 baht, although it is at the discretion of the police officer, and you should pay it as a rule immediately on the spot. Otherwise, you can go to jail before the trial for a minimum of 2 days. Other fines are for parking in the wrong place, 500 baht for riding without a license, up to 1,000 baht and without a helmet on a bike, also 500 baht. It's also important to follow the unofficial rules of the road in Phuket. For example, blinking headlights of oncoming cars means that the driver is not going to give way, but, on the contrary, asks you to let him pass. Keep a distance between cars, as other road users may cut you off or slow down. Carefully look not only in the mirrors but also at the oncoming lane, because from it someone can unexpectedly go towards you, but to cut the way. Small cars must yield to the oversized ones. The bigger the car, the more important it is. If something happens on the road, instead of an emergency sign, locals are more likely to put branches on the road. Go around parked cars and make sure that opening a door in them is not sudden for you. Also, the speed limit on the island is about 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. In populated areas, 45 to 50 kilometers per hour. Now the most important thing, Russia and Thailand have signed the Vienna Convention, but Russia has ratified it, and Thailand has not. Thus, officially, Russian driver's license in the country is both valid and not. That is, the court will be on the side of the owner, not the international license. And the Thai police will either demand an international driver's license or turn a blind eye.